Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Morgan, and in this video I'm going to be doing a flip through of my little A6 creative journal, and this is just a hobonichi English version. I have a hobonichi cover here with the clear cover on cover over that. And then, so I don't know if you are new here, if you haven't watched my videos before, this is just a place where I can just be creative. There's no rules, I guess, for what I do in here. It's just kind of whatever I'm feeling in the moment. And so that's kind of what this is for me. For 2022, I really wanted to focus on just being creative more. And so on the front inside here, I did a collage of some different images. Most of these are from Pocket Journal Pam, from her Patreon collage sheets, and I'll link her YouTube channel below for you if you want to check her out. And then this is from her as well. This is from Loveland's Life Patreon sheets. And then this is just a sticker from Shine Sticker Studio. And then on these pages, I'm just using them for whatever. So, you know, if I just want to glue some stuff down and have some fun or whatever, I'll just kind of come to these pages and stick things down that I want. Again, really no rules, just kind of whatever I'm feeling in the moment. So, and the same with these pages here. So I stuck some pictures of my kids down there. So yeah, this is just kind of a work in progress as we go through the year. And then I went ahead and did watercolor on the rest of the months. So, and then here, this is a postcard from Sunshine Sticker Co. So I stuck that down because I thought it was cute. And then it has these different color swatches on the back for all the different emotions, and I really liked that. So, and then yeah, just did some collage on this page here to kind of start off the monthly section. I did paste down December because I didn't want that one in. I don't want December in here. So it starts with January, and again, you can kind of just see how I do it. It's whatever I'm feeling. So I just will sit down with all my supplies and just kind of have fun. So it's one of those things I really like to do. It's kind of like therapy for me. I'll turn on a movie or a show and get my paints out, just different things like that. So, and then on the February one, I found some different facts about the month of February. So I just wrote those in. Haven't done anything for March yet. I need to get that done. And then just kind of getting into the daily section here. Just have some collage here. And then since it was the beginning of 2022, I found this Loveland's Life had this on her collage pages. And so I glued those down. I thought that was cute. And very, just very appropriate. So all these things this year, things that, you know, trying to keep in my brain, and yeah, kind of just, yeah, rules for 2022 and beyond, not just this year, but I wasn't really sure about these. So I just have kind of left them the way they are, and I'll probably go back in and add more, but I just haven't done that yet. So, and then what I decided to do for the month of January was to pick a word, go through the alphabet, pick a word for each letter, and then journal about that. So that's kind of what I did. So I've got adventure, butterfly. If I could find a quote about particular things, then I would add those in there. This was coffee, and then dinosaur, which I forgot to go back in and journal on these, so I need to do that. The dinosaur page kind of had me stumped. So I found these cute images from Pocket Journal Pam, and then I was like, well, now what do I want to do on this page? So I just left it blank because I wasn't sure. So, and this one was the word enough. This was a collage image from a magazine that I had added in there. And then on this page, this was a like for a rubber stamp, or not a rubber, an acrylic stamp, and or the clear stamps, whatever they're made out of. Just a little piece of plastic that it attached to, and I had them I put all my clear stamps on a one sheet, so I didn't need this anymore, and so I just stuck it in my little junk bin that I have, and I thought, oh, that'd be cute to make like a little frame on her face. So, and this was feelings was the word for that day. This was a quote from Loveland's Life Patreon sheet, and so then I just cut that apart and pasted it down. I drew this little flower here on the side. And this was gratitude was the word for that day. I loved how this kind of turned out here. Just did some journaling on the back there. And then this little house is just adorable. Yeah, and some days I had more, some days I had less. So like for this page, the only things I added were washi, and then the rest of it was just markers and paint. So and that's okay. It is what it is, right? That's the thing with this journal. I just trying to make it fun and kind of free-spirited, I guess. So these pages here, I love how these, yeah, it's fun to look back at these because it was a fun process. So, and here the word was journal, and I found this, I don't remember if this was Pocket Journal Pam or Loveland's Life. I think it was Pam. Anyway, I thought that was perfect because that's kind of my motto in this journal is no rules. So, and then the lace, this was a lace stamp from Linda Israel. And then I just layered the lace on top of the fabric here. So, this was the letter M. So I chose the word me. And these, so my daughter and I had gone to a thrift store a while back, and we were digging through the stationery bins that they had, and I found this little baggie that had all these letters cut out. Like, I suppose they had maybe like a die cut machine or like a Cricut or something, and they had all these different letters cut out, and so I thought that was cute. So I dug that back out again and used it to decorate that page. Sometimes I've gone through, like, I'll just put in the search bar nature, like, or quotes about nature or something like that. That was the word for this page. And then just print off the images that you find. That's kind of fun to do. So this was Outlander. And I did the same thing. I went on my computer and just did a search for Outlander. I think I might have done Outlander quotes maybe or something like that. And found some really neat pictures that people had drawn. So just added those in, and then several different quotes from the show. So this was plants. And yeah, I liked how this turned out. I took this book page from an old book that I have had for quite a while, and it has these really pretty floral images in them. So just pasted that down. And this page, okay, this was the letter Q. And the only thing I could think of was quilt. So I just took some collage and just made the letter Q. Yeah, we just won't talk about that page because it's kind of weird. Anyway, moving on. This page was rainbow. This is fun to do. I used my new Ecoline brush pens. Grab one here. These are so fun to use. They're a watercolor marker. They have the brush tip on the end, and you can activate them with water or just put it down on the page. I think what I did was I just did a very thin line and then just went in with my brush and just hit it with a little bit of water so it didn't spread it completely out. But yeah, I just kind of made enough of a little swath of color there. So I liked how that turned out. This one is the word stars. And again, I did the same thing here. I just went and found a quote about stars and printed it off. I made this tacos little banner thing here on Canva, and this one as well. So I can't make everyone happy. I am not a taco. So I thought that was cute. Underwater. And this one I wasn't too sure about. So, but I think it turned out cute. You know, it is what it is. I mean, I'm just being creative, and that's that's the only thing that I'm wanting, is to just be more creative. So, and sometimes they turn out great, sometimes it's a misfire, so it's whatever. This was Village, and I got these images from Pocket Journal Pam's collage sheets, and I thought that was really cute just to make a little village. So, and what I ended up doing was taking some different scraps of washi. I tend to just keep them on like a little board thing, and then because you never know, and this worked really well. So then I just put the different little scrap pieces around the page, and then I made a little poem about washi, which I'm not a poet, so you probably don't want to read that. It's probably think it's silly, but it was fun. So, and then this was Y and X, and I could not for the life of me think of anything, so those are blank. And then finally we have Z for Zodiac. I found this really pretty image when I Googled Zodiac images or something like that. So I found that, and then I printed out my Zodiac sign. And then I just, on the back of the paper here, and then on this one too, I used some Tattered Angels Glimmer Mist. Let me grab one real quick. And that's what this is right here. So it's basically just like a spray paint. And you can see in the bottom, I can't really tell in this one. This one you can see it better. You can see the mica in the bottom. And what you do is you just shake it up to kind of disperse it through, and you see how it changes color of the paint. And then it gives that little really pretty shimmer throughout the paint. So that's what I did. I just did a couple sprays on the paper, and then get those put away there. And then just took my watercolor brush and just added some water to kind of spread it around the page. It turned out so pretty, and it just has a really pretty shimmer. And then on this one, I dipped my brush into the actual bottle itself and just painted on that. So, and then I found this horoscope wheel here as well, so I pasted that down. And here's February. I did something kind of similar. For the month of February, I took one word and just journaled about it, just a random word. So there's no, like in January, I went through the alphabet. This was just random. So, and I do have a couple of these journaling process videos on my channel if you're interested in watching those to kind of just see how my process goes. So this one was cat. This one was flower, of course. I had a lot of fun with that page. A lot of different elements and stuff in there. And sometimes I put the dates in here. Sometimes I didn't, so. Oh, this was fun. This was a stationery. I did this one on camera in a video. So this was kind of fun to do. Sometimes, so like, for this one, I had the word stationery. This one, I really didn't have a word. I was just inspired by this butterfly print here from Pocket Journal Pam. And so I wanted to use that. And then that was kind of the inspiration for the page. Same thing with this. This was coffee. Was the theme for this page. Springtime. And I really had fun with this page too. I added some little fabric, little springy fabric there with a staple. And what I did was I stapled it to this piece of craft paper first before I pasted it down, and that way it wasn't through the whole page. So, and here I just had a picture of my journal and just several different elements there. This was a page to my daughter here, this little pocket that I am going to add a little journaling card to. And then I had this little quote that I had found on, just did a search for quotes about daughters or something like that, and found that and wrote that in there on that little craft colored doily. I thought that was fun. Yeah, and then this is, again, this is what inspired me originally, and then everything else just kind of built around that. This was a page about Happy Mail. I got my Patreon package from Pam, so love that. Again, this was my inspiration for the page, a quote that I found on just a search, or this may have been on Instagram. I can't remember now. And the little at color something, I can't read that, so it's too small. These are all images from the Patreon collage sheets for Daisy at My Green Cow. And I'll have everybody linked below for you guys, so you can check out their channels. They're really, really great ladies. This was flowers. And again, these are from My Green Cow collage sheets. This was Pocket Journal Pam. I just tipped it in. And then I was going to do some journaling on the back of here, but I had done some here on this page, and so then I really didn't have anything that I wanted to say on here yet. So I may go back in and add some later, or maybe some other pictures. I don't know. This was Loveland's Life quote, Pocket Journal Pam images, and her little strawberry girl is so cute. So had to add that in there. This was do more of what makes you happy. And then I just wrote down 14 things, as many as would fit on this little journaling card here. 14 things that make me happy. Again, this is Loveland's Life. That was the inspiration for this page. And this just really kind of touched me that day. And a reminder that, you know, just because you stumble, it's not a fall. It doesn't mean failure. So I'm trying to keep my perspective about stuff like that. This was home. This was a picture from Pam again. And this is from her shop, or from her Patreon sheets as well. And I loved this drawing that she did. So pretty. This was a 2-page spread just about Happy Mail. I had so many elements that I wanted to use that I just went ahead and made it a 2-page spread. And then I just wrote about Happy Mail and some little quotes about happiness and stuff like that. So these collage images are from My Green Cow. This is from Pam. This is about forgiveness. Both of these spreads are about forgiveness. Actually, I think it started with this. I found this quote, I printed it out and just pasted it down, and then it just kind of forgiveness was the whole theme for this 2-page spread here. And then I added in this really pretty fabric here, and I didn't paste it all the way down on this side. So I wanted that to just kind of be loose on there. And then just some different quotes about forgiveness on that page. So this was the day that Russia invaded Ukraine. And so I went back and I had some images that I bought from some Ukrainian artists on Etsy. So I used those for this spread. And then this is Pam. And I think this one might be Daisy from My Green Cow. So, and then I just added some washi, did some journaling about that day. And then this as well, it was really just still on my mind a lot. So did another spread for that. And then this day, this is all that got done. Just a little bit of stuff. This was just how I was feeling. And that's all that got done. So I didn't add any journaling or anything like that. I may go back and do it. I don't know. Sometimes, you know, you're just in the mood to write and sometimes you're not. So, and then this was the last day of February. And again, I just journaled about Ukraine and did another spread for that. I found this piece of magazine collage in my stash and I thought it was perfect. The sunflower on there. So, and that's it for January and February. I have March decorated here and I've done a few pages for March already. You kind of catch up with that, but yeah, so that is my creative journal. Let me know if you have any questions. I hope you liked this video. I know that it's kind of a process for me to share this journal because it is so personal, but I've really been inspired by watching other people share their journals, and so I just really wanted to do the same thing. So yeah, let me know if you have any questions, and have a good week, guys. Bye.